Hey everyone, welcome to IPROLOGIC.com, the interactive profit logic calculator. Again, this is Penny Blaze. Just a quick demonstration, showing you guys the power of the matrix system and how quickly and easily you can make some serious dough in a short period of time. Just that you guys know, if you go to the website, IPROLOGIC.com, click on Roulette system, what you will find here is the three different systems, well, not three different systems, but three different programs that we have. The iPro Super 6 Split 4 and 6 is truly amazing. It is deadly. I mean, you can really make some serious coin. The T34 matrix in its own right, of course, this is a win every spin situation. Once you have a hit, you have a win, every spin before that becomes a win. So you can lose 7 in a row and you hit your 8th spin. You just won all 8 spins with a profit that you asked for. If you asked for $5 a spin, you lost 7 spins, you hit on your 8th spin. Well, you just got back all your money plus 8 times 5 is 40. This system is pretty great to use with live dealers because you only have like 20 seconds to make your bet. This is perfect for that. That you should have no problem. Just put in the calculator, it gives you your odds, boom, you have enough time to make your bet. And it's usually single bets. These are a little bit different, but again, there's a reason why it's a little bit more money, because there's multiple systems and they are really good. The single street system, which is here, this again is just as powerful. It depends on your bankroll. Everybody has to have at least, if you're playing less than dollar coins or dollar units, it's got to be at minimum $500. But for everybody, it's 1,000, 1,500 or more. Excuse me. So let's jump right in. Well, this is the calculator, as you know. So what we're going to do is, for this quick demonstration, we're going to put in a bankroll of $1,000. We're going to clock out the time, and what I want to do is I want to set targets of $5. Okay, and I'm going to go after streets. So again, don't write these numbers down. You know they will change. They will change as if you happen to miss the first one or the second one, or you hit the second one and you miss the third one. These sequence numbers are going to change because, these invest numbers are going to change depending on what the bankroll is going to be, right? So let's go with that. The next critical thing is going to be obviously the matrix, the sequence. Okay, so we're going to do split street, and we're just going to do the sequence. We're going to start off with 2, but then we're going to go to 1. Okay, and that's what makes it's going to make a big difference. And obviously, when you get the system, you would understand, and you will have the odds. You will also have these matrix numbers, the rest of the remaining sequence numbers, and you should have no problems clearing out $50 easily in a half hour. Okay, again, what we do say, and we strongly stand by this, is please don't write these numbers down, because the odds will change. In this, actually, for this demonstration, we do have to change this. Now, this is actually going to be 2.5 because we're going to use 2 numbers to begin with. We're going to use the first 2 sequential numbers. Okay, for everything that's in yellow is what the wheel comes up with, and this is going to be our first part of the sequence. And the rest, once you remember, you will be able to see the remaining numbers. And that's why we say please don't write these numbers down that you see in the invest column, because depending on what happens, whether you win the first one, second one, or third one, then the remainder of the invest amounts are going to change, obviously. Because if you're missing, or you had a few misses in a row, which is probably going to happen, the invest amount will go up. And once you have a hit, obviously the next one is going to be lower. So the invest amount. So if this was a miss, and this was a miss, and this was a miss, and you write these numbers down, fine, you're going with that. And if you don't use the calculator, what's going to happen is you're going to keep using those same numbers. But what if this was a hit? This certainly was going to be different if it wasn't a miss, and it becomes a hit as well. Okay, so we're going to start off with this, and let's get to the. Okay, so the wheel's open. There's a bankroll here of 974. Actually, we want to keep this in tandem. So when we do this, we're going to set this up at 974, the actual bankroll, because it actually, we want to keep everything to what it should be. All right. Okay. So I'm going to set my sights on $5 is what I want as my target per spin. And the first one's going to be, it's asking me what's, what the invest amount is going to be. It's going to be 2 times the amount of, we don't know what the spin is, what the numbers are yet, right? So let's assume, okay, here we go. It's 5. I want to bring the screen up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So what I did is I went over to the matrix, and it's saying 5 and 36. So our first play is going to be on 5 and 36, and then after that we're going to start jumping to the single street. So if it's asking for 5 and 36, this is asking for $2 per per number, okay, or per street or per bet. So we're going to play 2 of them. So this is obviously going to be 4, okay. And the reason why it's going to be 4 is because we're playing 2 here. And what was that next number? 36. There we go. All right, and we spin. Guess what? Matrix was right on mark. 5 and 36, and 36 came down. So we bet 4. We already hit our target, by the way. Okay. Pretty much close to it. Yeah. We were looking for 984. We were at 982. I would take it. I would take it, certainly. But just in case, some people wanted to get, actually, you know what? The $5 target, yeah, you did hit. So in this case, we would close the wheel and we would have to reopen another wheel and continue right along until we make, we get it, our $10 profit and take the break. Okay, so I reopened the wheel, okay, and again, don't write these things down, because here's the thing: because we had a hit on our first go, then we're going to use the 2.5 odds again, okay, but it's only because we had a hit. Now it's asking for 25. Well, 25 is the number that came up, so we're going to look at the matrix, and it's saying 25 and 36. Okay, sure enough. Now, obviously here, look at what's going to happen. It's saying 2 again, because you had a hit here. Okay, if you didn't, I'm not so sure this is going to be 2, and that's why once you remember and you have the video, it'll tell you exactly how much the odds are going to be. Okay, so this, we know it's going to be 4, and it's going to be, matrix is saying 25 is also 25 and 36. So it's going to be 2 here and 2 here, and guess what? Right on point. The matrix knew what it was saying, because it asked for 25 and 36, and sure enough, I think the target was met. Remember, you have your first target, your primary target, and you have your secondary target. What you did was you hit your secondary target first, and now you finally hit your first target, your primary target, right? So from 974, you're at 990 in what, less than 3 minutes? So, you're talking about, under $20. If you can make that in a couple of sessions, certainly you'll make $50 in a half hour, and definitely should be able to make $100 within an hour without any hesitation. But you just need to stick to the plan. Now, in this case, since you have made the primary target, and members know what the primary target is, you are now taking a break of at least 5 to 10 minutes or more. Because obviously you've exceeded 10. So we're going to do that. We're going to close the wheel and reopen it again as if we came back 10 minutes later. Okay, so we're back as if, I completely logged out, logged back in. We're back as if, we took our 5 or 10 minute break and going after our next set of targets. So we're at 990. So you all members know what it is. And once you become a member, you will know what that target is. Okay, so our first play again is going to be 2.5, because you've already had a win here on your first play, a win here on your second play. Well, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, again, sometimes you're going to have some misses. That's just normal. But this matrix is really, really so good in the fact that the numbers are geared to prevent the wheel from tracking you at any long periods of time. So you should be in pretty good shape. Okay, so your number is 17. So it's saying 17 and 28. So this is calling for 2. Okay, so it's going to be 2 on 17 and 2 on 28. So your total is 4. And guess what? Right on point. 4 for 12. Okay, you bet 4. Again, 3 wins in a row. And your secondary target was met. Okay, so obviously we're going to close the wheel. And we're going to reopen again. Okay, so we're back again, doing our thing. Let's just see what's going to go down. So your number was 34. Okay, we are looking for. Let's fix this back. Again, this is why this is so critical. These 2.5, 2.5, and this is keeping it 2. It's keeping it low. But we all know if you have a miss or 2 that that's going to change. So wouldn't just stick to that. All right, so our number here is 34. What does the matrix system say? 34 and 16 it's calling for. So we're going to have 2 here and 2 on the split of 16. And guess what? Right on point. Hit again. Okay. 4 plays, 4 wins, and you have now completed your primary target. Folks, you started with 974. I believe you are around $30 ahead in what? Less than 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, if your job pays you $30 for 5 or 10 minutes, that's great, rather than $30 an hour. So, again, you'll want to get this matrix system. I mean, once you are a member and you start seeing these numbers, it will tell you what to do if you happen to have a miss or not. In our case, we had 4 opportunities, 4 plays, and all 4 have won. Now, just remember, these invest amounts are so low, okay? However, keep in the back of your mind, let's say this had lost. This would not have been 2 numbers. It would not have been 2 plays. It would have been 1, and the odds would be different, okay? Once you remember, sure, you have no problems. You will see everything the way you want to see it. Once again, we suggest that you go to IPROLOGIC.com, choose any one of these systems. This is the single street system. The dozen system is perfect for live dealers. And of course, with this system of $200, you actually get 3 systems. And one of them happens to be this system that we were using just now. It's incorporated into this. Okay, and then also to become a member, you just click on membership, register, and you have your option of either a weekly or a monthly subscription, which renews every 6 days. And this certainly you save by having the monthly subscription. And once you have that, you will have access to this calculator, and you can put in, again, what your bankroll is and your desired amount. In this particular case, if you ask yourself a question, you ask for $5 profit per spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 spins. Even if these first 3 were losses and you hit here, you would have obviously recouped what you've invested plus your $5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, your 4th spin, you would have been 20 ahead. So 20 ahead would have you at 994. You're at 1,006, which means you still exceeded your target. Okay, this is golden, and this matrix system is truly golden. You can also go to spinpro17.com, by the way, and there are different systems that we have as our as an affiliate with them, and they have their own systems as well. But IPROLOGIC.com certainly is the place to get the calculator as well. So we do truly hope to see you on board as a member in the very near future. IPROLOGIC, www.iprologic.com. Take care and good luck. See you on the other side.